Hi Econ students, hope you guys are doing okay as we enter week 14 of the semester. And this is just a quick video summary of what's going on. First thing, you guys should look back at home access and look at your Unit 3 Task 1 project that I graded. You can see my brief comments and grades that I embedded in there. You can also just look on home access and just see your scores. You guys were supposed to watch a couple of podcasts, read a couple articles about monetary and fiscal policies that the government has been and is implementing right now to deal with this COVID crisis and its impacts on our economy. I'd say the people who did it did a pretty solid job. You can again see your scores. The one thing that was an issue for many was just remembering that fiscal policy relates to taxing and spending. Most of you guys were pretty understanding of that. The $2 trillion stimulus package that was passed by Congress a few weeks back, and the checks that are being cut, and that's stimulus, and that whether it's good or bad, that's different opinions, but that most people understood. But one thing that was confused by many or maybe left out, and I want to make sure you guys show in task 2 and task 3, is monetary policy. Monetary policy has to do with the money supply. Only the Federal Reserve, the Fed, can print money, control the money supply, put more or less money in the U.S. money supply. Basically, if your notes said nothing about money supply or the Fed, I noticed that, and then you did not get a 100% score. Again, most of you guys had a pretty good effort, and if you look at the rubric, you can kind of see why you would be in the approaching or the meet standard if you made an effort or did a pretty good job on the fiscal. But again, monetary has to do with the Fed, so your notes have to have included something about the money supply and how the Fed has lowered interest rates to try to stimulate the economy. Anyway, task 2, you're going to show me you better understand that that's what you're supposed to be working on this week, and that is where you take the notes and you can build on it or keep looking at more things if you need to, but you write up a short analysis of your opinion about these fiscal and monetary policies that the government's doing. The whole concept of the project is for you guys to take these ideas that you learned about in assignments 13, 14, and 15 and do some research about how they're working and being used in real life. And then that's what you did task 1. Now task 2 is to give me your opinion on it. And your opinion can be you think they're gonna work, you think they're not gonna work, you're not quite sure, but you are hopeful. Whatever your opinion is, it has to be backed up by some evidence, some details, again, from the notes, from the evidence from task 1. The length, it says in the instructions, and you can look at the rubric, but it's supposed to be, it says several paragraphs. You can shoot for, I'd say, 1 or 2 pages. It's a short essay is another way to look at it. Some of you guys, unfortunately, did not complete task 1. And I just, a couple people did email me, giving me situations about what's going on with them, but some people just didn't turn it in, didn't communicate. And as we continue for these next, 7 weeks or so, or 6 to 7 weeks of the school year, this is a graduation requirement. You must make an effort to meet the standards. You don't have to be perfect in this class, but you need to make an effort. And I also have gotten some communication from people, and I get it that this is a stressful and hard time for many people. I'm sympathetic to that. I want to help you overcome anything that you're dealing with so you can at least be successful in this class. But I cannot help you or be empathetic or cut you some slack or try to support you if I don't know what your situation is. So I'll repeat again, you guys really need to communicate with me. Attend the Zoom meetings. There's 2 again every week where you can ask about the project, ask some questions. You just need to attend 1. That's the expectation. You attend 1 of the Zoom meetings and communicate with me face to face there, or in addition to that, if you have a situation that you want me to know about, email me and we can set up an individual separate Zoom meeting. But again, just make an effort and things will be great. And if you're having problems, let me know. Good luck this week. Also just, get out, and the weather's supposed to get nice. Get out and away from your screen. Enjoy the nice weather like I am outside. Best wishes.